Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekly Steelchair. Just let me take this fucking thumbnail down. But it's me, Reece, here for the first of. It's been a while. We've not done a watch along in ages, but we are tonight. We're probably going to do some this week. It is AEW Collision, and give me a little bit of Mira Shirakawa. Oof, give me some of that. Sorry, Harley Cameron, but I've got bias. But how are we all? How are you all doing? Although, why is my... There we go. Are we on the right thing now? Yes, there we go. Fucking dick of a thing. I really do like the fact that Mina is back and she's in the classic blue attire versus Harley Cameron's black. Laptop is engaged. Yep, we're all good. And we're going to just lean back, relax. Got some chocolate bars, got some magic stars, got some fucking fruit gums. Not going to get through it all, obviously, but we'll get through some. But if you are watching, please do like, share, and subscribe. There's many women's matches on tonight, including the women's main event, which is Mariah May defends the gold versus Anna Jay. Is it going to be a vendetta screw job, or will we get a championship change? Oh, there you go. There's the wow. Harley Cameron is rubbing her tits on Mina Shirakawa. That's different. I wouldn't mind, but if it involves me, Mina, and Deonna Purrazzo, I'm in, Catherine. Catherine, you're more than welcome to join as well tonight if you'd like. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If you'd like to join, you are more than welcome because you're always sound to me, Catherine. So I've got no issue with you joining at all. Anyone else that comes in, please do like and share the stream if you can. That would be most appreciated. Again, it's entirely up to you. It's through choice, but it's nice to have a little bit of fun communication on the streams, as well as the live chat, of course. It's nice to have some fun. Lovely, lovely offense by the British, from the undisputed British women's world champion of Rev Pro. That is Mina Shirakawa. She's got Harley Cameron on stalk. There's a running hip attack. I don't know why people can't enjoy this product without hating on it, you know? Same with, or just other wrestling in general, to be fair. As long as it's not genuine hate, but like proper criticism. Mina, oh, lovely transition there into a front face drop kick. Cover. 2, kick out. Referee's like, I'm going to try and speak as much English as I can to her, even though she understands just a little bit. But when she understands it, she kills you. Mina, yummy. Leg breaker. Came down with a leg drop, so she lands specifically on the foot. That's clever. Figure 4. Figure 4 leg lock locked in by Mina Shirakawa. Will Harley Cameron tap out? Oh, she's yanking. This is how she won the British Undisputed Women's Championship. I was there live when she won this against Dani Luna. She used the figure 4 leg lock, but she gets the ropes. Engaging with the crowd. That's what she does best. That innocent look. Yeah, unfortunately, everyone, you're subjected to Danny Garcia tonight. So I hope you've got plenty of coffee. But at least Shelton Benjamin is competing tonight. Powerhouse Hobbs as well, but he's up against Bulk Bronson, which is a shame for Powerhouse Hobbs. So I'm hoping it's a squash match. Mina Shirakawa is working the leg. Again, The only thing here though is Harley Cameron needs to sell that a little bit better. Instead of the melee, like your leg is fucked here. You need to sell that a bit. Come on. Surely the Acclaimed lose tonight. LFI have got to win. And then obviously the main event is the rubber match for the women's title. There's only got to be one winner. It's got to be Anna Jay. Harley Cameron. Oh, she's going for a German suplex. Countered. Mina Shirakawa again. Oh, what a move. Oh, what okay, that was a good suplex, that. Kick out by 2, but that was well done by Harley Cameron. You know what? Fair play to her. What's up, Hassan? How you doing? How have you been? You're watching Christmas Twister movie. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Is it any good? I don't particularly watch Christmas movies, so I'm not much of an expert. Okay, she's going for that classic heel pin, but gets caught. Foot on the ropes, instantly caught. And now it's going to cost her the win here. Mina's got her. Spinning. Punch to the face. Up to the top rope. Springboard. It's mad that this woman is insane. Well, it's on PG, so it's good. Okay. That's new. A middle rope sling blade. But it only gets a 2 count. You know what? That could have been a perfect way to end this match. That they should have ended it. Oh, deadlift. That was a rollover. Oh, spinning back fist. Glamorous driver connects. That's all she wrote. She's back, and she's back with a win. Mina Shirakawa. Harley Cameron, never change who you are. That's something that I think it should be absolutely important. Never change just because of that. Yep, they're now showing obviously because it's part of our week coming for the channel. Obviously, next week is Full Gear. We might be able to do a watch along. We did do a watch along last year. I don't know if we can. I'll certainly give it a try. If not, then it'll be following it. But Full Gear, it's Jungle Jim scapegoat Jack Perry. He'll defend his TNT title against Daniel Garcia, who is the most boring wrestler on the planet. But speaking of most boring wrestlers, here comes Daniel Garcia. He used to be fun. Like, he did. Until he started dancing. And the minute he started dancing, that was it. Just be what you're supposed to be, and that's a technical wrestler. Because on a technical level, he's actually quite decent. I'm not going to knock him for that. But his boring personality with the dancing. The historic X Over is coming up soon for New Japan. And there's Daddy Magic on commentary, no surprise. He's always on commentary for these matches. His opponent, of course, being accompanied by the Maximum Mug Moffats. Sorry, MXM. It's formerly Johnny Nitro, formerly John Morrison, formerly Johnny Impact. It is Johnny TV. Oh, she's actually showed up. She must be on. She must be on a riot act. What's up, Catherine?
Oh,
Hello.
why are you talking about MXM like that? I like them.
Because they're born as piss water.
They're funny.
If they're funny, then I need a new personality because they suck.
Well, then you need a new personality.
Nah, I'm alright. I'm a cult of personality.
Uh, I like that song before Punk ruined it.
I don't think he ruined it. I think the way that it was remixed ruined it, but
Uh,
I can see
it
your point.
it got ruined when he took it as his theme song because I
It
liked it before he had it as a theme song.
it's such an incredible song though.
You know, remember I'm old,
True. No, you're not. You're fine.
dude. I will be 50 on my birthday this year.
Still a good age.
My body tells me I'm old.
To everyone that is watching, this is Catherine live from the States. Catherine and her son has the Mid podcast, which is professional wrestling, but also Catherine does history as well. So I'm a history buff, but Catherine cracks into history. So if you've got any general questions for Catherine, please feel free to ask her. She'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Certainly up there. I really don't like that freaking haircut that he's got. It's like Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse is stuck between them. I can't. I just can't. I just can't take them seriously. I hate the gimmick, but I really do like John. Well, John as Johnny TV as he is now. In fact, to be fair, I've always liked him.
I would like to see him and Taya in a intergender match with somebody.
I'd like to see him go up against. Actually, never mind. I can't
Like
finish that
have
sentence.
Taya and Johnny TV versus Jack Perry and Anna Jay.
Or Kavara and Ty Mello. Well, Ty Conde or whatever her name is.
Yeah, when she comes back. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
Kip
Oh, is that
Sabian and
choke
Penelope
slam?
Ford.
Oh, that would be a good match. What a choke slam directly from the apron. Good heel distract. Oh, you've ruined it with that shitty celebration.
Come on, Garcia.
He's just a long-haired Montez Ford.
Come on, Garcia. We all love Daniel Garcia.
You know what's annoying? From a technical perspective, he's a decent wrestler.
I'll give
From a
you that.
but from a human being perspective, he needs like cocaine or something or alcohol because he's bland. I think he
Oh
used
my
to be.
lord.
I think he used to be great until he started doing the dancing shit. When he started dancing, that was it. That was it for me. I was like, nah, I don't care what you do now. Like he could have a 5-star wrestling match, which is never really going to happen. But it means nothing to me now because he does all that dancing bollocks, and it doesn't feel right. I don't like when technical wrestlers are compromised like that. Like you wouldn't see Bret Hart do that,
Well, no, because Brent is very old school.
and that's how it should be. Technical wrestlers should be of an old school mindset. The Day of the Jackal is now streaming because obviously I'm in picture in picture. Lint chocolate. Oh. Where would you rank Lint chocolate on the list of great chocolates? I'd rank it in the top two.
Yeah, I'm more of a Godiva child. I grew up on like the Godiva truffles.
Okay, I don't think I've ever had those. I don't know if they're over here.
So we would always like during Christmas time, my mom would always take me to the mall and
Hmm.
we would get like a box of truffles.
Nice.
That's what I told my mom the other day. I was like, "Well, it's getting to be Christmas time over here in the States because the Swiss cheese balls from Hickory Farms come out. I get my
Mhm.
chocolate covered cherries and my white chocolate covered pretzels."
Nice.
I am
How's
sending out a tweet.
I haven't seen. I haven't. Obviously, I didn't see his stream. So how's Matthew Shelton's doing? I know he actually, to be fair, he's consistent with his watch longs. To be fair, I can't always get them because I share a house. I don't have my own.
Yeah, I usually watch, like, especially, like, on Mondays, watch on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays.
Because he
He does
slanters.
pretty good. He does
Because he
pretty
loves to shed the raw.
well, I mean, he does pretty good. He takes, like, commercial breaks, so, like, when the show goes to commercial break, he'll go to commercial break.
Does he?
Mhm.
Fair
He gets
play.
graphics.
As long as he gets good views, that's all that matters. Because he
Oh,
is,
yeah.
to be fair, he's a nice guy.
Friday night Friday night, I wanna say he had almost, like, 30 or 40 people between all the platforms.
It's not so bad.
Mm-mm. That's more
I
than
haven't
I so I can't complain.
haven't had that many since WrestleMania week.
Oh, shit! I think I'm ahead of you here in the States, so you'll see the "oh, shit" moment in a minute.
Let's see. That's a heavy throw out the ring. Morris, well, Nitro's going up. Well, I'm just. Ah, right, okay. That, as much as I like the fact that he did that tornado dive, that didn't look like it was supposed to happen that way. I think he's injured. Oh, and there's Jungle Jim.
Jungle Jim. Ooh, is it
Garcia's
wrong that I
fucked.
really want Johnny TV to win this match?
Don't worry, I do as well.
Okay.
But I also want him to take a steel chair to the maximum male morons.
You leave them alone.
Nope, they're just as talented as Bill Goldberg.
Oh, it was college football in the States today, so ESPN does this, show in the morning called College Game Day, and they were live from Georgia.
Atlanta,
Yeah,
Cody Rhodes
well,
was on it, wasn't
Athens.
he?
They were in Athens, which is home of the University of Georgia, and Cody
Yeah,
Rhodes was the guest picker today.
what a shame.
And, of course, he come in, like, his three-piece suit and everything.
You know what I don't get is like I get it's in Georgia and I know it's him, but why not take somebody who actually discusses more football, American football, on podcasts or streams, and that's AJ.
Maybe
Like
AJ
AJ,
wasn't available, I don't know.
he probably was a running face wash. Not that Johnny TV really needs it, because I mean, if he's got a wife like Taya Valkyrie, he needs to have good hygiene. Whereas
Well,
Danny
that
Garcia doesn't need any. Spinning neck breaker, kick out.
Garcia looks like the type of guy that only dates, like, the hot chicks, and the hot chicks only date him to use him.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse are on the attack. Okay, that's a good. I'll give him credit. That was a good Irish whip right onto the post. But that oversell was shocking. Oh, the flying chuck, Moonlight Drive. It's mad that used to be a finish. And his Starship Pain was Starship No Gain. I swear to God, if Daniel Garcia wins, if he wins the TNT title at fucking Full Gear, you may as well retire the title for good. Submission win for Daniel Garcia. 1L. But, Reece, you never ever criticize AEW. You only praise them. Well, yeah, I thought that match from Daniel Garcia had little bits of positive, but it was absolutely horrid.
I love Nigel on commentary.
Yeah, his commentary's good. You can see the chair is empty. That is good trolling from Nigel McGuinness.
What? Oh, I went
Oh,
to Collision in Greensboro one night. Oh,
what an
me and my
amazing
best friend
crowd.
did, and I had a sign that says, "I'm only here for Nigel McGuinness." So when he come out, and we were sitting like right behind the announce tables, like 6 rows back, and
Yeah.
so Dasha was in the ring and she was reading signs during like a break or something, and she read it, and he turned around and looked at my sign and gave me a thumbs up.
Nice.
And then I think we went to Collision in Charlotte, me and Brendan did, and we got to meet Caprice
Oh, there's a
Coleman and Ian Riccaboni. They're really cool.
Riccaboni's nice. Oh, they actually have a cornet fan in the front row. Is Jack Perry full on gonna kidnap Daddy Magic? Because to be fair, that would be awkward. Jack Perry kidnapping something that he doesn't have anymore. Kidnapping a dad.
Oh, Reese.
Sometimes you have to have a little bit of dark humor.
Well, I mean,
What the fuck does he think he's Kane? See no evil, hear no evil. I'm gonna take a fucking. He's got a hook.
I don't think dragging somebody around the streets of New York is illegal. I mean, it is New York. Everything's legal in New York.
Yeah, true. Being the only thing that is not legal in. I'm pretty sure there's only one thing that's not
The
legal
only
in New
thing that's
York, and
not
that's being
legal in New
funny
York is carrying a gun.
or being funny.
Yeah.
Because no one from New York is funny. Just look at
What?
Bubba Chubba Dudley. Oh, Daniel Garcia has caught up to Scapegoat.
Do you know I actually forgot they had a match for Full Gear?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he wins the title at Full Gear, then they need to retire it. Because there's no way Daniel Garcia should be TNT champion.
Well, you know it's gonna happen because he's one of TK's favorites.
Yep. Oh, why would you go to commercial? Here's a question, because they're showing the AEW like Dynamite promotion video. What do you make of? I put a post on it. I think it was on the community tab last night because I just don't agree with it. But what's your thoughts on Ricochet using a front version of the lariat similar to the Hidden Blade as his finish? Because I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. Like I preferred when he done the 630 senton or that deadlift from reverse thing that he does, that deadlift suplex type DDT. I don't like that he does the Hidden Blade. It feels like he's just simply wants to just be Osprey in reverse. Like he just wants to be a bald Osprey.
Unless he's using it and they're setting up a future match between him and Osprey.
The ironic part is we've already had it though. So what are you going to
And
get as a stake?
yeah,
Like
but
what
you
would?
know how TK is. He likes to run things back a little WWE esque.
Mm, I
And he
suppose.
knows and he knows both of them would put on a great match. You know, he
Yeah.
don't do storytelling, he only books for great matches.
Hmm.
Which, I mean, I don't know, the Mox storyline, but he don't do storytelling.
Good thing about that is Tony Khan's got nothing to do with that. Moxley said himself, like Tony Khan will just approve whatever, but it's all like 95%. I'm pretty sure of the story, and the entire work is coming directly from Moxley.
Or the Tony Storm and Mariah May storyline we got.
That was very well done.
It's better than any women's storyline in WWE.
I think the only storyline generally that has been good quite recently for the women's side is probably Rhea Ripley on her own. But apart from that, I'm not sure if there is anything else there. They aren't developing a story. They're just developing a project, and the project is purely Liv Morgan, and that's not a success. Like that's not to that. This is not me being, oh, it's just me slating WWE or whatever. Like it's not. It's like Liv Morgan generally is not building to anything. Like there's opportunities there to have story work or a feud with someone that and it's actually competent, but that's not Liv Morgan. She ain't good enough.
I agree with that.
Like I can name 10. I could probably name 9 or 10 women in WWE that I think would make far better story work than Liv Morgan in a heartbeat in terms of what they can do right now. Rhea Ripley number one, Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, and well, I'm not. I will not call her Zarya. I will stick to Delta, but Delta from NXT, Bianca Belair. So that's 5. I would say Dakota Kai. There's 6. Io Sky 7. Kairi Sane 8.
Yeah, but would you put the title on Dakota Kai, knowing that she's injury prone?
Main title, no. The mid card championship, yeah. I think she's safe for that. Chelsea Green 9, and last one I would say maybe Mia Yim.
What
This promo
the?
pack this promo package for Leo Rush is so good. I love Leo Rush. He's
Oh,
so
I do too.
underrated. I need to see him run it back with Bobby Lashley. Like those two were very good together. It seemed to
Hmm.
fit really well.
I wouldn't mind seeing him join the Hurt Syndicate
Me too.
and get away from Top Flight.
Yeah. Jack Perry on the bonnet suits him really well. Please tell me they're going to drive the truck like that. Oh wait, they are. Oh wait, it's a bus. Sorry. Yeah, they're going to drive that bus like. Oh, that is hilarious. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? That is different. Here he comes. The most underrated wrestler in pro wrestling right now. Well, has been for fucking his entire career. And I don't mean MVP, folks, but MVP is absolutely legendary. I mean Shelton Benjamin.
Definitely underrated.
And I hate the narrative that he isn't good enough to be a world champion because he doesn't cut good promos. There are people that don't watch pro wrestling.
Well, I mean, hell, Brock Lesnar didn't cut good promos, but you put a title on him. You give Shelton a mouthpiece like MVP, let MVP cut the promos, and you just let Shelton Benjamin do his thing in the ring.
Yeah. He's just
And like Brock,
he's
Brock would
incredible.
talk a little bit, but he wouldn't like give a full-fledged promo.
Exactly. Shelton Benjamin is absolutely timeless though. Like he's just incredible in general.
It's everybody's favorite hype man, Alex Abrahantes.
Oh yes. And that includes you, Werner. That's one for you, buddy. We know you secretly love Alex, the hype man. I didn't think his match last night was particularly good on Rampage, though. Commander. And I like Commander.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But I think this match will be better because Shelton Benjamin being an all-rounder, he's a much better worker. So I think this will be a much more enjoyable match. But the
This
only
might
thing
be a
that,
squash.
yeah, the only thing that's wrong with this one though is there should be limited over-the-top flips and high flying, and I want to see more of Commander's ground game.
Mhm.
Because then you'll actually get a really interesting match out of him instead of the same thing where Shelton Benjamin simply just does not care who you are, he just beats you. What a big boot. Fucking hell. Yeah, Shelton Benjamin chose violence.
Can we get Alex and MVP in a steel cage? Manager
Oh, yes,
versus
please.
manager?
Oh, that'd be nice. That was some move. What was that? Just like a standing deadlift T-bone suplex, but with a toss instead of the actual drive down. That was cool. Fucking water. Jesus, that was a powerful, strong Irish whip.
I don't
Where
think
was the
Commander has had any offense in this match. It has been
none?
all Shelton.
I hope Takeshita unifies the Continental Classic and the international titles, and then I hope Shelton Benjamin gets the TNT title.
I don't see them unifying them titles. I
They
think
probably,
DK likes his titles.
yeah. I think they should though. To be fair, they're showing obviously the match that Bobby Lashley will face Swerve at Full Gear. I think that might go down. As I actually am making a bold take. I think that'll be match of the night ahead of Fletcher versus Osprey.
I'm going either Fletcher Osprey or Swerve Lashley.
What do you think about Jay White versus Hangman? I think
I
that should
like
be
it.
good.
I like it because both of them are really good. I'm just not a Hangman fan,
Hmm.
and I think that Jay White needs to win more so than Hangman.
Yeah, gets him in the world title hunt.
Mhm. Jay White's supposed to be at WrestleCade.
Okay.
Him, Juice Robinson, and Tony Storm.
Mm.
I definitely, if he's there, I definitely want to meet him.
Yeah, he's on my list of wrestlers I haven't met yet that I'd like to meet. I've met a lot of good wrestlers so far, but I'd like to
Darby
get
and Sting are
more.
going to be there. I want to meet Darby.
Yeah. See, I don't like that. I'm actually glad he done that deadlift overhead belly belly suplex because see that thing that Commander does when he jumps off the rope, the middle rope onto the top rope, and he just keeps doing it. Me personally, I'm not a fan of that. The only reason why is because it does look good as an aesthetic, but one mistake and he falls over that, he is going to break his ankle.
Or something worse.
Yeah, like there's no defense there. It does look good on paper as an aesthetic move, but I think it's incredibly stupid to do. I think if he does it once and then goes for the Hurricane Rana, then great. But if he does it twice, it takes away the opportunity, and it just kind of defeats the move.
hmm I think Shelton took an angry pill or something.
Yeah,
Like it looks like he is like visibly wanting to like break something on Commander.
it's almost as if what MVP said last night is exactly what's going to happen. He said last night after Commander's match, he said that Shelton Benjamin was going to show him what it means to get hurt. He is eviscerating him. Like, he's
What do
actually
you
quite
think
lucky
about
there's just
MVP
certain women.
watching all these matches? Who you think he's trying to recruit?
I think he is. I think he's scoping up talent. I think Leo Rush and Ricochet are going to be members, and I think that should be enough. I don't think they need to keep going for it. Although I would like
Or
for
have
him
them to
instead.
maybe add a female?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, get a female talent in there, and I don't want it to be Mercedes Mini. There is one. There is one woman I would like for him to add, and to be honest, it kind of does fit if they eventually turn her heel, depending on what happens tonight. But I think Anna Jay would be a great inclusion to the Hurt Syndicate. Or maybe even you merge the Vendetta with the Hurt Syndicate. You have Deonna and Taya Valkyrie. I don't know. I would have done Willow just for the shock, but I don't want Willow to turn heel.
Yeah, I heard she's out with a concussion.
Is she?
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why she hasn't
Damn.
been on TV lately.
Oh, that's a shame.
So that's kind of, I guess, why everybody bitches about the stop and starts in AEW. Well, if somebody gets hurt, you can't help it.
Yeah, you gotta take him out. It's nice that there's more than one women's match tonight, though, on Collision. I think that's been one of my recent criticisms, is there's not been more than one, because it's such a good roster. I know you've got your own opinion, saying obviously like you're not going to get much of a rating for women's wrestling on TV in general. I just like to just watch good women's wrestling. I know I've seen you say that a few times. That's how obviously I brought up as a fair compromise. Well, not compromise, a fair comparative point.
That's true. I mean, women's wrestling don't really draw like everybody wants it to. And that's like the one thing I got with people just bitching about, well, we need more women's matches and blah, blah, blah. If they would draw a rating, then yeah. I mean, I have nothing against good women's matches.
Yeah.
Like, what was it recently? That Thunder Rosa match, was it last week or the week before?
hmm
It was a decent match. I actually enjoyed it.
I generally think the only company that's ever seriously made women draw and draw properly was TNA, when TNA was at its best in the late 2000s,
Mhm.
because they had the best direction, they had the best roster, and they had the absolute best powerhouse I've ever seen from a wrestler, apart from Bull Nakano, and that's Awesome Kong. And Gail Kim was just absolutely incredible at the time. Taylor Wilde was awesome. The Beautiful People were coming in as an established heel faction. ODB really loved to just get drunk, but she could actually put on a good performance. Like back then, women were actually, they're like, no, we're not going to be used as like entertaining slander here. We're actually going to be here as women's wrestlers. And it was great stuff. I don't think women's wrestling has ever come to that level like since, but there's some good female wrestlers, as you've said. That landing there looked really awkward, which kind of
Mhm.
encapsulates my point about Commander with his running jumps.
I do think this match has gone on a little longer than it should have.
Shelton should have won this 5 minutes ago.
Mhm.
Just too much dives from Commander. Like far too many. That's it. Go on. That's it. Suplex that wee cunt. Another one. Suplex that wee cunt. Deadlift overhead suplex. Up and
Mm,
over.
mm-mm.
Yes. Benjamin. Oh, what a super kick. Shelton Benjamin has murdered Commander. And you can certify that to the army.
Somebody call the morgue. Come get that body up out of the middle of the ring.
What the fuck is he That is good. Power slam. Cover. I've always liked the power slam as a move, like Bulldog, like Davey Boy Smith's Bulldog version. The power slam was good. Batista, to be fair, used to do a good power slam. Benjamin, perfect. They all had good power slams, but that was a really, really nice power slam. Take the mask off. Alex the Hype Man is actually in the ring. This is a huge pop for Werner, and I don't mean the pop from the crowd. Uh-oh. Clothesline. So pros and cons from that match there. Pro, Shelton Benjamin is in incredible physical shape still. His match ability has not dropped. Con, that match went too long. And Commander needs to be more careful with his movement. Oh, Statlander and Camille. Yes. Spear for a wall. What about yourself, Catherine? Pros and cons from that match?
Um, Pros shows shows that Benjamin still has great in ring ability.
Mm-hmm.
Con, like you said, it went way too long. It should have been a squash match.
Extremely. I think Statlander has to win at Full Gear.
You think they're really gonna pull the title off from Mercedes this early though?
I
With what
think they
they're
should.
paying her? I
I
mean,
think they
I think
should.
they should too because this title run has sucked. I feel like
They're,
Mercedes has got the Liv Morgan title run.
yep.
It's boring as hell.
Because I also want to see I want to see Shida back holding a title as well. But I think Statlander makes more sense for the TBS title than Mercedes Moné. But also, it doesn't help that Mercedes Moné wants the IWGP Women's title. Plus, she's got the New Japan Strong title.
Well, she wants to be like Kenny Omega, become the female belt collector.
Except she's not as charismatic.
Well, that's true.
Statlander versus Shida on Dynamite. Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be good.
That will be good.
And it will definitely go more than 2 minutes.
Yes. I wonder when they'll pull the trigger on Camille turning on Mercedes Moné, because that is gonna happen.
I mean, they're already planting the seeds, like, she's yelling at Camille and stuff.
I do think that it was her that took her out to begin with. You know, like when Mercedes Moné initially got took out, and then everyone's like, "Well, who could it be?" I was like, "Well, it has to be Camille." Even though Camille joined her, I think it was Camille that done it. It's just she'll reveal it after, saying, "Well, I'm actually the one that done it."
Mhm.
It was
But, I
mad
mean,
as
I've seen a
fuck.
lot of the discourse that it's too soon for Camille and Mercedes to be fighting.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, okay. Looks like we've got a. Is that true? Yeah, we've got a snow warning. 5 to 10 centimeters possible above 300 meters, and perhaps as much to 15 to 20. Fuck.
Feel free to send that my way.
Gladly, because I hate snow.
I love snow, but living in the South, we don't get a lot of snow. So, like, if there's, like, one snowflake, my whole city will shut down.
Really?
They've even canceled school just because the weatherman says there's a chance of snow.
Christ.
Yeah, and I'm like, I used to live up north where, you'd have to get a lot of snow for them to cancel school. So, I mean, like, the other day here, it's almost the end of November, and it was 80 degrees outside.
I like it to just be right there, like weather-wise. I hate when it's too hot. I hate when it's too cold. I just want it to be right in the middle.
You give me, like, 70 and a nice breeze, I'm good. No humidity.
Oh yeah, humidity is horrible.
Yeah.
So horrible.
Uh-oh, we come back from commercial.
And what if we come back to Orange Cassidy?
Oh, no, it's worse.
Oh Jesus Christ. He's just taking the piss. Get off commercials for fuck's sake. That cape from Fightful is weird. Should be able to tweet saying weird. Oh, fuck's sake. That is disgusting. Max Caster.
I told you it was worse.
They need to
Okay,
get rid of that fucking pencil.
okay. What about this idea? Max Caster, since he still has the MVP business card, what if he joins and that's how we break up the lame?
As long as it means Bobby Lashley destroys him and sends him to OVW, I'll take it. Because, God, he sucks.
Hmm.
Also, I don't understand why MVP would want somebody who has a paedophile stash to join his faction.
Well, that's true.
Because nobody can pull that mustache off that was done by Magnum PI and Rick Rude. Anyone who does
Yeah.
it in this era doesn't work, and that includes Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Sanchez, Pedophile Mustache. Powerhouse Hobbs has got the most mental record, 80 wins and 20 losses.
Check out his gear and tell me what you're thinking.
Brutally honest. I get, weirdly enough, I get classic Ryback colors with stripper feel.
But pay attention to the colors. What other wrestlers wear green and gold?
The United Empire.
Exactly. I'm thinking that Will's recreating a new version of the United Empire with him and Hobbs
And
and
Mark.
yeah, Mark Davis.
It makes sense because Powerhouse Hobbs naturally could be the more present version of
He'd be the Jeff Cobb
Jeff
of
Cobb.
United Empire.
Yeah, I really like Jeff Cobb. He's so good.
Oh, I love Jeff Cobb.
I really don't like these guys,
Y-
especially that big freaking weirdo tan thing.
You don't want none of the sauce there, Reese? Come on.
I don't like these guys. It's creepy. And besides, I don't like seeing men do that. But mind you, that might be a pure bias.
You don't want to go to Titty City
Only if it's on Mina Shirakawa
or Deanna Perrazzo.
or 100% Diana Perazzo. Compromise is key. But just not a fan.
Yeah, they really need to be like in Ring of Honor where I don't see them.
I just don't understand this gimmick. It just doesn't offer anything. And I think it's Bronson, isn't it? Bill Bronson.
I
Is
have
that
no
what the
idea.
one the ring's called? I think he seems to actually be generally okay for the look, but I think he's got in terms of the power, the size. You make him a little bit more serious. You remove the stupid clown look, and you give him just an all black attire. A little bit more of a killer. It might work, but this goofy gimmick does not work. And obviously, if you're watching this from my sake, I'm a little bit behind Catherine, who's watching in real time, because obviously I'm watching it through a magical source. The stars of CMLL will be at AEW not next week, the following week. So that'll be interesting. Hechicero's there. It looks like Serpentico and Drillistico as well. There's a lot of good talent. CMLL are good promotion.
I wouldn't mind seeing Powerhouse Hobb in the C2.
Ooh, good shout. Well, I could see him in a G1 at some point, you know?
His strength versus Okada's speed. That might be a good match.
That's a 20-minute draw, I think. I think that's a time limit draw in the classic rules.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to see him with the AEW title though.
Who? Powerhouse Hobbs or
Yep.
Okada?
Powerhouse. Well, both, but
Yeah,
I'd like to see Powerhouse with it too.
so do I. He's a fantastic big man.
Mm-hmm.
For me, he's the second best big man in AEW. There's
Who do
only
you have
one
as your
man,
first?
Brian Cage.
Yeah.
Murder Hawk #3.
Yeah, I love Lance Archer. Everybody dies.
Samoa Joe 4th.
He should be coming back soon.
Mm-hmm. And then 5 because he's funny. Big Bill. Oh, straps are down. Honestly, I would give anything just to trade my chest and arms for fucking Powerhouse Hobbs. Because I've got none. Got no fucking muscle. I would take all his. What a spine buster. That pure deadlift into the torture rack is incredible.
Mhm.
It's about time someone treats the. I know he's been doing it for a long time, but it's nice that someone treats the torture rack seriously because it's nobody's done that since Lex Luger.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, I'm a big AJ Styles fan, but I do not like what AJ does with it. He does it for like 2 seconds in that neck breaker. He shouldn't be doing it anyway because he's size. It should
Yeah,
only be
that's
for big men.
yeah, I agree.
Nice front row. But yeah, full on green and gold, yeah. Powerhouse Hobbs for gold team.
There you go. Gold team rules.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Here's Ring of
My
Honor greatness.
my boy Matt Taven.
Mhm.
Every girl craves some Taven.
Are you
He's little
surprised that
he literally has a shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees that says Craven Taven.
I know. He is a good to be fair, he is a good wrestler. Are you surprised that it was Roderick Strong that got the match at Full Gear?
I am, so I'm wondering if maybe Adam Cole is not like 100%.
Yeah.
So they're trying to protect him until like he is like 100%,
World's End?
maybe. Or he comes out and calls Roddy the match. Or he comes
Mm,
out and calls MJF the match.
yeah, it's possible. Here comes the tag champs.
I'm so happy they're the tag champs.
Me too. It's long overdue.
Exactly.
First big defense for them though. Fatal 4-way rules.
And he's so cool, the security dude. I've met him at Dynamite once. He's so cool.
Nice. So far, yeah, Private Party obviously are in the match. The Kings of the Black Throne. That's mad that considering it's a House of Black, but I like the fact when it's just two of them, it's the Kings of the Black Throne. The Outrunners still living in the 80s, and then it's the winner of. Should I say who's this tag match? It's between
Roosh and Beast Mortos versus the Alame.
yeah LFI or the Fuck Nuggets. I'm hoping it's LFI.
LFI really needs to win more than. And I think if the Alame loses, then you can plant that seed where Caster is going to go join the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah. I think Roosh would be a
Roosh.
perfect inclusion for the Hurt Syndicate as well. I know he's not going to because obviously he's LFI through and through, but it'd be an excellent inclusion. They'll never be better than
Oh, could you
they'll
see
never be
LFI eventually going up against the Hurt Syndicate?
yeah. They'll
Eh,
never be as good as LIJ, but I do like LFI. And I like that they've got Jake the Snake Roberts with them. Like that's an excellent manager of choice.
No, I don't want to listen to your rap.
Yeah. There, I've caught up just a little bit. Now I'm getting to the now I've got the rap. Max Caster's raps are as good as his wrestling offense. Absolute rubbish.
Mm-hmm. For 60 years old, Billy Gunn looks really good.
Yeah, I'd like to know his secrets.
I guess it was all the steroids he took back in the day.
Probably, yeah. If you are a fan of the Acclaimed, I have one sentence for you. Oh, hello. Anthony Bones, just go back to that front row for 2 seconds. All I'm gonna say is, if you are a fan of the Acclaimed, I feel sorry for you.
I'm a fan of Billy Gunn, I'll put it that way. The
I
other
like, and
2 I like
I
Anthony
think,
Bowens.
yeah,
When Castor
but
was hurt and Anthony went on the singles run, I kinda liked him.
yeah, this has got to be. There's only one winner for this one. It's got to be LFI. Please do not have them lose.
You know that's not gonna happen. You know TK loves him some lame.
Yeah, I know he's a compromised fool.
As much as I'm a mark for him, I'd be glad to tell the man, the lame sucks. But I've liked Billy Gunn ever since he was with DX and the New Age Outlaws.
And his solo run as well in 2000 and 2001, which was quite good. The one Billy Gunn, and he makes a Royal Rumble Final Four.
My father-in-law used to work third shift for General Motors, and he'd
Yeah,
come home in the morning, like at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'd
yeah.
be dropping off my daughter, and you'd hear him
Mm.
come through the garage going, "Your ass better call somebody."
Classic.
I mean, this 60-year-old man coming through his own garage screaming some New Age outlaw.
It's just madness.
Well, he
But
loved
that's
his
the good thing.
wrestling and his boxing.
Mm. Did you watch the fight last night?
I did. It was lame as hell. It was lamer than the lame.
It says it all though that the Netflix are in major trouble come January.
Oh yeah, because even before the Tyson Paul match started, I had to exit out of Netflix twice to get it to work.
Yeah, I saw that it was horrible. Like
But
that, I'm
then
glad I
once it
don't
got
have Net.
in, like once the fight started, I didn't have any issue.
Deliberate sabotage from Netflix.
Have you seen the new Raw logo for Netflix there that people have been posting?
Yeah,
That is terrible.
yeah, I don't particularly like it. I don't like the fact as well that once it goes to Netflix, the shows are going to go back to 3 hours for both. I'm like, please no. Like that's just not. It shouldn't have to be 3 hours. 2 hours
Mm-mm.
for every wrestling company is enough.
Well, I can see with Raw being on Netflix. You know how like they dead cut it like right as time goes off. So like if it goes off at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, my time, it goes off and you don't know if like there's still got stuff going on in the ring. With Netflix, you know, if you still got stuff going on in the ring, at least like carry it over 10 or 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, then cut it. But I don't know. Both of them going to 3 hours. And then Netflix is wanting to scrap pretty much all the main eventers on SmackDown. What's SmackDown gonna do? You gonna call up Trick Williams
Uh,
to replace Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns? And because if you do that, then SmackDown's really gonna suck.
yeah, I quite like him to be fair.
I mean,
I
I
quite
like
like.
him, but he's not on the same level as Roman Reigns or Cody Rhodes to carry a show.
Yeah, I agree.
You gonna call Ethan Page up?
To be fair, he's not too bad.
Oh, I love Ethan Page. I've met Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky before. They're both really cool.
Mhm.
And I liked Ethan when he was at AEW.
They didn't use him enough.
No, and then, Scorpio kept getting hurt when they were tagged, so that kinda
Yeah.
hurt him too.
And then they stuck him with the Hardys,
Mhm.
and that was horrific.
Kick his ass. Come on, Roosh. Break his arms.
I don't think I do like the presentation of Beast Mortis, but I don't think he needs to do all the like the high flying stuff that he does. Like
Mhm.
he's a big man. He's not like a light heavyweight luchador. Like he should just be bulldozing people.
Yeah. A few
But
high flying moves, like, here and there would be fine, but nothing like what Commander or, you know, the Lucha Brothers did. Nothing like that.
exactly. Like it's weird to see him do that. Like he shouldn't have to. That's the shit that I criticised the Big Slow for the other night.
Yay, commercials.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah, yeah. You just you. Yeah, yeah. Finance all there. Finance. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't like the fact from picture in picture and it goes straight to the rest of these commercials. I'm like, no, go back to what really matters: the wrestling. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yo, dumbass, you're hitting him in the face and he's got a mask on. Okay.
Proper stranger.
The freaking lame are gonna win this match. I just feel this.
Yep. I need to start looking at the new camera on the headset I need for when I get my gaming PC at Christmas. I need to get that sorted.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of my mic, like my big microphone. I'm getting a smaller one. I'm gonna have that like right in front of my desk this time. Getting a third monitor and another triple arm. So I'm gonna have 3 monitors on my setup, and then I'm going back to Streamlabs and OBS. At least I'll be on a game PC, so that's really good. Do you think Private Party will get a decent run, or do you think they'll be transitional?
I think they'll get a decent run because I think TK really likes them. Now, why
Mm-hmm.
he wouldn't pull the trigger on them, I don't know until now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Zay had been hurt a couple of times. Cassidy's been hurt a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the man offered to pay for their college tuition if they maintained a 3.0. I don't think any person would do that if he didn't like somebody.
What exactly? And I find that's true appreciation. Especially got a 3.0 GPA is actually really cool.
Yeah, and for all the assholes that got on X or Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it, and was fussing at Marie Canales because she's going back to school because I guess AEW has like this tuition thing where if you go back to school, they'll help you pay for school. And everybody was bitching at her saying, "Oh, you got to go back to school because you can't wrestle."
I'm like, no, she's going back to school because she wants to try and further herself in a different way.
Yeah,
I
because
got
she ain't always gonna be able to wrestle.
I got all the respect in the world for that.
Oh, right. Now that was a nice ass shot of Roosh. Where's Warner when you need him? So he can say it's Rush.
Yeah, he can't help himself.
I really wish someone would come out and just have some fuckery in this match to cost the lame.
Yes.
Oh, Brendan Martinez is the ref? He's nice looking up close and personal. Not that I've ever seen that. Yeah, the lame is gonna win this. Fuck, fuckity fuck.
It's how you hate people. You hate your audience if you have those bastards win matches.
Yep. Hey, that bitch stole my Will Ospreay jersey. No, it's in my bedroom. That fucker cost me $70. And then I had to buy two because I had to buy one for my son.
Nah,
But it was his
tranquilo.
birthday, so it was cool.
Tranquilo.
He got a Shohei Otani baseball jersey for his birthday. We went to Norfolk, Virginia for Dynamite for his birthday because it was actually on his birthday. We get there and he sees the Will Ospreay soccer jersey, and I'm like, okay. And then I was like, they're really cool. I need one too. So
Nice.
I will have to say though, if TK allows Private Party to lose to the lame, I'm gonna lose a lot of respect for Tony Khan. And that's saying a
Same.
lot coming from me.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I love me some Mina Shakira.
Oh, so do I. She is,
She is so over the top that it just works.
and a she's a great worker. She's beautiful,
Mhm.
and she just gets it. You mess with a bull, you get the Bowens. What the? That's a botch right there. I thought Jade Cargill botches were bad, but that Bowens botch on Mortis's run at him, that was awful. Oh fuck's sake! Max Max prick with the elbow. Oh well, that's Collision officially ruined.
Oh no, it's gonna get worse. Wait, wait. Oh, I can't wait till you see that.
That fucking dirty Sanchez mustache looking prick is going to a title match at Full Gear. Get fucked. You fucking pleb.
Did you just call him a pleb?
I called him a pleb.
I love British slang. It is so great.
I've got so much slang for him, trust me.
Like my mother gets mad because like the word cunt in America is like bad, but me and my girlfriend call each other that all the time. Well, my best friend will see each other and we'll be like, "Hey, cunt,"
Oh,
and I was like,
oh
"But it
yeah.
means friend in England. I mean, in Britain."
But it also means one other thing too. But yeah, if I call you a cunt, if I'm angry and I'm calling you a cunt, then hundred
It means
percent,
the
like there's
other
some.
thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it's what's between. Oh, what a shirt! Oh yeah, that shirt on Mina Shirakawa. Yes.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wait. Collision's gonna get worse for you after the Mina thing.
Look, I'll restore the faith. I'll restore the faith with some. I wonder who's worse for Mina Shirakawa, me or Daryl.
Hmm.
Daryl Starks. I think it might be me. Oh, keep shaking. Keep. Oh, get these fucking rotten bastards off my telly.
I told you it was gonna get worse for
You
you.
you can pure rewind and clip this if you want and send it to the Covalent guys for a laugh. But fuck me, get these over disgusting bastards off. Oh fuck's sake! Cancel Collision because of this episode. These two need to fuck off. Oh, there we go. Oh, that is fucking disgusting behavior. Seeing those two.
Reese, I tried to warn you. I told you it was gonna get worse for you.
I thought you were. I thought you would have meant like Orange Cassidy,
Mm-mm.
but no, it's maximum male morons. I don't like the gimmick. I don't like the fact that they're doing this when, frankly, it gets them nowhere. They're not, and they're definitely not liked. Anyone that likes them must be on alcohol. You can't be sober liking them.
I have not had alcohol tonight, and I'm very sober. I like their gimmick because it's funny. I get the humor behind it.
I just find it incredibly insulting.
Oh, November 27th, the Continental Classic begins in Chicago.
Hmm. Gold team rules.
Blue team rules. Well, when
No,
are we gonna get the brackets?
I was gonna say we haven't had the brackets yet.
Maybe they bring them out at Dynamite this week.
Surely, yeah, they've got to. I mean, if it's
Oh, it is everybody's lord and sexual god, Ishii.
I've seen him live, I think 4 or 5 times, and each time it gets either really good or progressively worse.
And everybody's crazy chicken farmer.
Yep.
And
I was gonna.
everybody's favorite New Japan VP, Rocky Romero.
I'll tell you one thing though. Last night, Mark Briscoe in that match with Commander.
Was
No,
good.
Araya Davari Savori. It was Rocky Romero versus Commander. See those two last night. They really weren't up to scratch, which wasn't like them. Like I think, like Mark Briscoe looked like he missed a step, and Rocky Romero looked like he was missing a hip. I think they need to really. I think they need to change their position on the card a little bit. I think Briscoe should just be the flagship for Ring of Honor because that's what he is. He's not an AEW guy; he's a Ring of Honor guy. I do like Mark Briscoe, though. I've always liked him, and I've always liked his brother. God rest his soul. But
Hmm.
he's a he's a Ring of Honor guy, not an AEW
Yeah,
guy.
it was so weird because like we had seen the Briscoes wrestle at WrestleCade
Mm-hmm.
in November, and then Jay Dawes in January, and I'm like, oh shit.
We were literally gonna get them as AEW Tag Team Champions, I think, because then at that point it would have made sense. But ever since Fidak, no disrespect to Jay, but ever since Jay died, I was like, that's it. That's it. You just cancel the idea of the Briscoes coming to AEW. There's no need now. Well, I was gonna say it is nearly Thanksgiving for you guys. So, how many turkeys are you gonna shoot?
0.
Good.
I will go to the store and already buy one dead.
Damn right.
Well, I mean, I won't. My mother will. She does all the cooking.
Yeah, fair.
I offer, and she says no. So. And we call her the queen because she's the queen of the family. So you don't argue with the queen. Whatever the queen says is the rule.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Yeah, I have done that several times. I'm probably the worst child my parents have. Like my two brothers were pretty good. I was the hard headed one.
Goody two shoes there. Yeah, to be fair, there's
Rest
times
in
we.
peace to my brothers. But anyway,
Oh,
I
oh,
was the
bless them.
hard headed one. It took me like 5 times to understand. What do you mean I can't do that? I'm gonna do it anyway. FTR.
That Lexi really definitely just gets it. For people watching, I don't mean it that way. I'm meaning contextually. Like she gets it in terms of like timing and etc. She really does get it. Like she understands. But we have got people watching on YouTube, so come and drop some comments, get some engagement in the chat. Let's have some fun. How is everybody? Hope you're doing well. Now that
How you feel
obviously,
about the Outrunners?
you know, I like those guys. I find funny. Like they're actually all right.
Okay,
The
what about a match between the Outrunners and MXM?
have them squash them. Full Gear is looking to be a really good card. There's just a few matches I would 100% switch around in immediate heartbeat. The first one being the world title match. Like I will never understand why Orange Cassidy is in the Full Gear main event. Like this is your
Yes,
flagship. This is your flagship pay per view. Like people
you
still think,
exactly why
like,
Orange Cassidy is in that position.
oh yeah, I do know why. I just think it's shocking.
I
Still
guess
the best
Orange.
tag team. Still the best
Uh,
tag team in AEW, the FTR.
eh, I guess Orange Cassidy has taken over Britt Baker's position with Tony Khan.
Did he ask your permission first? I don't know.
I'm an equal opportunity employer.
Nice save.
Anna Jay coming to the ring with her bag full of gimmicks. Even got her name on the bag.
She's incredible. Like she's had a fantastic 2024.
I wouldn't mind seeing her with the TBS title and eventually maybe 2 years with the women's title.
I did put up on the I did put on the community post for the for the Steelchair that I think either Tyra Valkyrie or Deonna Purrazzo is gonna screw her. There's no way it's a no DQ match. There's no way she's losing this clean. Like there's
Hmm.
no way.
Oh, Mariah comes out with a baseball bat and a garbage can, and she licks the baseball bat.
I'm expecting Mina to potentially have some sort of inclusion as well because
Definitely.
it just makes sense for those two.
Hmm. I'm waiting for Tony Storm to return because you know she gonna get some retribution.
I think she returns at Full Gear.
She could and cost Mariah the title. Is Mariah got a
Yeah.
match at Full Gear?
Yeah, she's got actually hold on. No, Mariah doesn't have a title match at Full Gear.
So they'll probably set one up. You would think.
That's why I'm surprised that even Mariah's not got the title. Like she's not defending it like against Anna. Like Anna Jay versus Mariah May, the rematch would have been better for Full Gear. Much a better impact. I really do like the attire
Uh
from both
oh,
women. I
Reese,
do
you
like
better calm down.
why?
You'll see.
Am I right about something or am I wrong?
Mm, neither. You'll just see.
Oh, Britt Baker then probably. I used to be truth be told, like I'm always telling the truth on this channel. I used to be a fan of Britt Baker. Like I used to be, but one thing happened, and then that made me completely change it. And it was when AEW brought out that behind the scenes show.
Mm-hmm.
Diana,
That's what I was talking about.
just have just have a slight picture in picture with the match and Diana Perrazzo, and that'll be fine for me.
Just Deanna
She's
standing there watching the match.
oh yes. Oh, smash the screen over the champion. Oh, look at Tony Storm's like, I got a woman on my arm. It's been a long time. And then Nigel's like, how dare you touch my woman?
I know that kid from Mariah got Nigel back in the ring.
I know, that is pure power.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice chair shot. I like the fact that she swung it from the back. Oh, tell you what, do you like the TV Dynamite specials they do? I mean, I don't mind Grand Slam, but see, Winter is coming. I can't remember the last good one.
I mean, I
Like,
could take them or leave them.
I
Last
hope they
year's
cancel.
Winter's Coming, it wasn't that good.
I don't remember it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
that's what
it's
I'm saying. Like 2022 was better, and
Fighter Fest in 2021 was fantastic.
and I want to. Was it 20?
2020 was Sting's debut.
Was it 2021 or 22?
Wait,
Can't
2021,
remember.
sorry, was Sting's debut. 2021 Sting went to no 2020 because we were still in lockdown. What an
So it
absolute
was
joke!
2021. I want to say
Uh-huh.
was when me and Brendan went to our first live AEW event, which was Holiday Bash in Greensboro.
Greensboro is the legend of wrestling from
Yeah,
American
and
perspective, anyway.
and that was our first live AEW event. I had watched it off and on TV,
Nice.
and that was when Kyle O'Reilly debuted.
That was a great debut, to be fair.
Yes, and Brendan screamed so loud in my ear that I lost hearing in my ear for a day. I was like, I cannot hear out of this ear.
Nice. 4 hours
And
until 4 hours away from New Japan's Stardom Historic X over 12. A reminder, there is a hardcore match between Great Okan and Suzu Suzuki, intergender hardcore match.
I seen that. I love Great
That
Okan.
he is so funny, but he's a good worker.
And I can't remember if that was the year that they come to Greensboro and then they came to Raleigh shortly after that, like second week of January or something.
Yeah,
And my dad had
Queens.
COVID real bad. And
Oh,
we
bless
had
him.
literally, he was like literally the brink of death. And he got well and he had to go up to his job, which is actually in Greensboro. We live outside of Greensboro.
Yeah.
And he had to go turn some paperwork in so he could come back to work.
Mhm.
And my mother was like, "Well, why don't we get Brendan tickets to that Raleigh wrestling show he's been wanting to go to?" So every time
Nice.
we'd sit and watch AEW, Brendan's like, "Mom, can we go to Raleigh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's Christmas. Funds are running a little low. I ain't got that kind of money." Knowing
Mhm.
the whole time that I had tickets to go. And
Class.
when we got back into town from taking my dad's paperwork in, I called Brendan and I was like, "Hey, Brendan, I need you to bring me my laptop over to, your grandparents' house." So I ordered the tickets and I was like, "You didn't put two and two together. Why would I ask you to bring me my laptop when Nana and Papa have a laptop?" You know, he's like, "Well, I just figured you needed it for, something for Papa, his medical stuff and everything, getting him back to work." So I didn't even tell him. So that Wednesday of the show, about 2 o'clock, because it's like an hour drive from where I live to Raleigh. I was like, "Brenda, you need to get dressed. We got some errands to run." I was like, "And can you kind of dress nice? Cause I want to go out to eat and I want to go somewhere kind of nice." He's like, "Okay,
Mhm.
mom." And I was going to take his Adam Cole shirt and put it in the car, but the little fucker put it on. And he put a
So-
sweatshirt over it. And so he gets in the car and I have my phone doing a Facebook Live when I tell him we're going to AEW. And so he gets in the car. He's like, "Well, where all do we have to go, Mom?" I was like, "Well, I got to get gas. I thought we would go to the steakhouse for dinner." He's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, okay." I said, "And we have to go to Raleigh." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, we're going to AEW." And he's like, "You're lying!" And he starts screaming and yelling. And I was like, "Yeah, your
Nice.
nana got you tickets for Christmas, but I couldn't tell you." And he's like, "You have to take me to Nana's right now." And I live like my backyard connects to my parents' side yard. So we go over there and like he literally I couldn't even get the key in the door for him trying to bust down the door to get in my parents' house to tell his Nana thank you. And then my dad gives him money to spend at the show.
Brilliant. That's nice. That's what I like. That's a good way to do it.
Like he's like, "Mom, you sat there for 2 weeks and told me we weren't going." And I'm like, "Yep," with a straight face.
The best lies are straight faced lies.
Oh, and then his dad calls, and he's like, "Yeah, me and mom's getting ready to go to AEW." He's like, "Your mom didn't tell me y'all were going." He's like, "Mom didn't tell nobody. The only person that knew was Nana and Papa because they bought the tickets."
Nice. I was just double checking because I find it weird how like the comparison of like TikTok videos compared to the channel. I've got a video set like I've got like the video of Wade Barrett when he shits on John Cena saying that like the Netflix have to lose at SummerSlam. 64 likes. My Macho Man video, 35 likes. 58 likes on The Rock's title and Survivor Series. 47 likes and 1,000 views on my Rey Mysterio edit video. 24 likes for this Kane video. Like, fuck's sake. Like, give me all the likes on YouTube, please, guys. TikTok, nicely, thank you, but still.
I don't do TikTok, so
I only do it just to try and get
uh-oh.
more traction for the channel, but that's about it.
Uh-oh, they're gonna show your girl again.
Yummy.
No. No, not that. Of all you get that.
Hmm.
You know, I wouldn't mind seeing Taya Valkyrie with the TBS championship.
Me neither. That was a lovely gory face buster on the ladder. Yeah. Give me a little bit of Diana. Fair enough. She's not yours. She never will be. I really like. I really do like Anna Jay. Like, I like the fact that she went. She's like, I need to find a way to revamp myself. I need to find a way to improve my in-ring work. And she goes and does the 5-star series, and I'm like, Jesus. Like, that's somebody that gets it. Like, they need to improve all aspects, but the in-ring work, she
I
had to
think
do
she could
better.
still work on her promos a little bit.
I agree. I agree on that. I think her promos now are her just what she has to work on. She does that, she'll be fine. She'll be the complete package.
Mhm. Because I mean, you've seen her in-ring ability improve since she come back from Stardom.
She's top 5 for women in AEW by a landslide.
I'm wondering though if she was a little jealous of Sky Booty because you know Sky Booty was like really improving at a faster rate than Anna Jay.
Yeah, I think so. But I
And
think
then
the
with
injury.
Sky Blue getting hurt, she thought maybe this was her opportunity. I've got to improve to move myself up the ladder.
Absolutely.
And how good is Sky gonna be when she comes back off of that leg injury?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Because I can't remember was it a knee or an ankle?
It was. I'm sure it was the knee. Was oh Rolls over, sunset flip, power bomb through the table.
That was a pretty power bomb.
It was a lovely power bomb. And they're getting time. Even better for a women's title match. Actually, to be fair, both matches have been given time. I'm not sure if there's anything else advertised after this, but I hope they.
Oh,
I hope this
Jesus,
goes all
no,
the way.
no, 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 no. Chris Jericho versus Ishii
Tonight,
on Dynamite next week for the ROH title, I think it said.
it's a fucking Ring of Honor. Oh, Tony Khan, I'm gonna fly to Jacksonville and I'm gonna fucking punch you.
That man don't ever stay in Jacksonville. That man stay all over. He lives in a fucking plane.
Well, I'll find these playing. Claudio versus Darby's a good match, so I put up in the community post on. I stand by this. The 8-man tag, that should be the start of Takeshita unifying the titles. Like, they've got to put on the run where he goes and does it. They've got to let him unify those titles.
I was really surprised they gave him a title.
Who the fuck is Big Boom AJ? Who the fuck is he?
He is some influencer, the Costco
Ugh,
guy. Have you heard of that?
Costco guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a shop guy. He's a retail worker.
Well, that's just his gimmick thing for his influencing stuff. But him and
Alright,
his
okay.
sons do stupid shit.
Alright, okay. This is quite an interesting way to set up chairs with a steel rail. Oh, backstabber! I think she hurt her knee in the process, though. That didn't look good. But immediately taking advantage. Anna
Oh
J,
no.
If you're smart, you power bomber through that rail.
Call the morgue. They are both dead.
19 minutes left of Collision. I hope it goes long. I hope it goes to the end. Oh, what a headbutt! Oh, that's a headbutt and a half. Okay, she's laying down. The welts from the leather strap on her back. You're not missing them. Here we go. Up to the top rope. Nope. Anna J recovers. I think this is what you were talking about. Here we go. Anna J's up to the top turnbuckle. She's got the champion superplex. Yup. Oh.
And her head bounces off that rail. I'm surprised she's not going to end up with a concussion.
Now you've got. Oh, that's a nice camera shot of Mariah May. Yeah. Really, apart from the head impact there, really good suplex. They chose the wrong item to land on. That should have been a table. Like, it's a little bit risky, but yeah, it is. Oh, barbed wire. Naturally, the Queen Slayer with a barbed wire tattoo is bringing out the barbed wire. On the arm, yep. Ooh. She's going to go for a clothesline? No, she's going for the Queen Slayer. Nice. Queen Slayer with the barbed wire. What the fuck? She's got her. Oh! Clever by the champion. Here we go. Storm Zero on the chair. Yes. Planted.
Oh, you getting double yes
1,
after that.
2, 3. Well done, ladies. That was an excellent match. Oh, yeah. Deanna. Mm-hmm.
It gets better.
That was a good match. Fair play. That was the best match of the night,
Mhm.
apart from Shelton Benjamin versus Commander. Apart from Commander's over the top flips, like Shelton Benjamin's performance is best performance of the night. Shelton Benjamin, best match this.
Mhm. That's how you do a ladies match.
Yes, nicely done. Oh, well, hello, hello.
I told you. I'm
This
looking
has
out
got to
for you,
mean
Reese.
this has got to mean something now. Like they've got to do something with these two. I think they're leading this to these. I think they're leading to the Venus Club versus the Vendetta.
I
Oh,
could see
right.
that.
Sticking a kick in those. Oh, no, no. Mina does not like. Please tell me Mina's not going to kick her. Mariah the heel, Mina the babyface. That's the only problem with these two. Like that's the only problem. Oh, a Champagne's championship celebration. Yeah, I have a feeling I know how this turns out. I think Full Gear's going to get a lot of buy rates. Or lots of clips from this celebration of what I think is going to happen. Mm, mm. Mariah, move your head, thank you. Great, good match. It's just the key for this though is the follow up. So we know for a fact that Anna Jay can no longer challenge for the title now.
Mhm. So now if she wants I could see her recruiting somebody. Uh, I mean, Tay has been cleared to come back from maternity leave.
Having those two together again would
So
be interesting.
Anna and Tay versus Mina and Mariah.
Yeah, but you'd have to turn Mina heel. But then again, I don't think the fans would like that because she's well liked. Obviously, Mariah is a good heel. I don't think they should turn her heel, but I do see it though. I do see what you mean.
I don't see they
It's,
have to turn Mina heel for them to tag together just because they're friends.
yeah, I know. It's just that it would be. It's just It's just an interesting reaction though that makes it complicated. So we're just coming up to the end with the last 10 to 12 minutes of Collision. It's been an okay show, like okay to good. Like I've enjoyed it, apart from some bizarreness that makes no sense. But
See a lame.
yeah, and also Jack Perry being used
A hood
like a
ornament?
yep, which was just wild, and Daniel Garcia getting screen time.
Well, you know he's gonna get screen time because he's gonna eventually win that TNT title.
Yeah, but apart from that, the rest of it stand out tonight
Uh oh,
100%. Whoa. You can say it. You can say it.
we're getting a Mox and Marina. Mox is cutting a promo.
Okay. Backstage or is he already in the ring?
He's like in the parking deck.
Lovely jubbly. See, can I catch up to it? Come on. I do like Marina Shafir. She does fit this faction really well.
Mm-hmm. And it's giving her TV time.
Yeah. There's only one thing about this segment. Where's the world title?
I'm thinking it's in the briefcase
Mm,
because she keeps it hooked to her, like handcuffed to her wrist with the keys around her neck.
Almost as if it is a big financial package, as the world title's meant to mean.
Mm-hmm. Like she's carrying millions of dollars around. She's getting ready to drop to like somebody to pay like a ransom or something.
Yeah. How long do you think until Moxley interferes on Dynamite? Like, I'm shocked as well that Moxley isn't even going to take on Shooter Emono as well for Wrestle Dynasty. He's sending someone to do the job instead of going over to do it himself.
I think they might be building that up for Forbidden Door.
That would genuinely be really good.
Long-term storytelling, Reese. Mox keeps
Yep.
sending people over there to take out Shooter, and eventually everybody fails, and Mox has to do it himself. And
It,
you set it
it,
up at Forbidden Door.
it is wild though that he's completely disassociated from Shooter though when he literally is Shooter's mentor. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that just shows what this means, that he is cutting them aside. But this world title match, it's weird. For me, a world title main event on your big show absolutely has to be competitive. Like Full Gear for me is still AEW's biggest pay per view. All In is definitely like it's like your it is like your groundwork show, like your anniversary show, like the one that has the hold for the product. But the
Mm-hmm.
main pay per view for me is Full Gear.
Mm-hmm.
But in a main event title match should be competitive in that way. But if it's Moxley versus Orange Cassidy, it shouldn't be. This should like I would give every single other match on the card deliberately long enough so this becomes a quick squash. Not to diminish Mox or any shape or form in that variety, and I hate the fact there's a Cornette fan there. But it just, to be fair, I do agree with the woman beside him saying with the Wardlow sign, where's Wardlow? But I don't get why it's going to be a main event match and they're going to try and make it as competitive as possible, and that'll go like 20 minutes when it should go 5 minutes. Entrances, Orange Cassidy tries the Superman punch, gets countered, and then there's like 15 Death Riders just to kill him.
Oh, I
November,
forgot. I forgot
November
Orange
to remember.
Cassidy pinned John Moxley to win the title.
International title.
Yeah.
To win it back, yeah, his second reign. Oh, aye, that's how the show closes, eh? The November Rain video.
My favorite song from Guns N' Roses.
It's the song. Incredible song.
When my daughter was in high school, her orchestra played the final countdown.
Jealous.
It was really good. You're right. You're no leader. You suck ass.
I like the fact that they showed that Full Gear moment from the lights out match when he froze him off, actually, and the Double or Nothing event as well, when he just launched them off the giant poker chip. But I thought Moxley versus Omega was one of the best feuds that AEW has done.
Mm-hmm. Do you think the Elite are coming back to save AEW against John Moxley like everybody's talking?
No, just like I said in the Covalent chat when this thing happened, I still stand by. I think secretly, I think the leader of the Death Riders isn't Moxley. I think the leader of Death Riders, I think it's Kenny Omega.
You know, that would make sense given Kenny's recent interview that everybody had a fit about
Yep.
with him debuting at Wrestle Dynasty instead of coming back. Like Toilet Bowl went off on it. That's how bad your product is. Your main star don't even want to come back. He wants to return in Japan. And I'm like, but it's a joint event, so technically he is returning for AEW.
And we all know that next year's a big year for New Japan because it's the tournament. Well, not just tournament run, but it's the final. It's the final year of Tanahashi, of course.
Oh yeah,
Omega's
in the
gonna,
ring,
of
right?
course, yeah. His final year before Wrestle Kingdom 20 in 2026. I'm trying to save up to go.
Nice.
I doubt I'll be able to go anyway, but I absolutely will be there, in some capacity, even if I'm watching it. But there's elements that need to be done.
Yeah, we always get up and watch Wrestle Kingdom. I make breakfast at because it comes on like at 3 a.m. our time.
6 a.m. for me, it's
So
incredibly
I
mental.
understand how y'all feel watching like regular American pay per view.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
So we take a nap and then I'll get up and make breakfast and
I,
we
I
watch
just laugh.
Wrestle
I
Kingdom.
think it's funny. Yeah, it's 3 hours as well until Wrestle. Fuck. Death tourney for Noah. It's Saito's retirement match tonight against Marufuji.
Oh, I have a feeling WWE is gonna pillage Noah.
Probably. That clip of the Tiger Driver from Forbidden Door. Fuck.
I love me some Takeshita.
He is fucking incredible. That celebration is going to be very interesting. I hope it opens Full Gear.
What do you think about the rumor of Speedball coming to AEW?
Speedball is one of the best professional wrestlers on the planet. So anyone that gets him is in for a treat. So if he is there, lovely. He's
You
incredible.
don't feel he's gonna get lost in the shuffle
No,
like everybody's saying Ricochet has and Osprey has?
I don't think so. No. Considering how great a match he had with them, I think I think he's in the right environment. I don't think he gets lost at all.
The first time Brendan seen Speedball was the first year we went to WrestleCade. He did a 60-minute match with FTR Bald,
Mm-hmm.
and Brendan's like, "That guy was really good." I was like, "Yeah, watch him on TNA."
One of his best match I saw in TNA wasn't with Will Ospreay, even though it was the first 5-star match that they had in years. For me, the first 5-star match Jude had in years if Meltzer wasn't compromised a lot was Speedball versus Josh Alexander in the Iron Man match.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't mind that someone has a preferred favorite wrestler. I've got nothing against that. But I hate the fact that he chose that as the first 5-star match in years since Unbreakable, when he didn't even give it to Kurt Angle multiple times, which I find very offensive. Like, not giving it for that Iron Man match is ridiculous. And up comes Speedball versus Josh Alexander. Yeah, 5.5. I'm like, as an historian, I respect him. Like, I respect him as an historian, but as like a content creator, he is fucking awful. and I think his views recently are becoming very distorted. But that's something that's lost on Meltzer, and he will get lots of abuse. And I don't advocate the abuse that he gets. I don't like Jim Cornette, but I'm not going to abuse him. I don't like Eric Bischoff. I'm not going to abuse him, but I think he's boring. But
Yeah.
mm, all three of them are bad for wrestling in different ways. Like they're all equally bad for wrestling because they would rather just shit on every available product and
I
not
was
allow
listening to
genuine growth.
Busted Open the other day. I had it on, and
Uh huh.
they had on Greg Gagne, I think, and
All right. Okay.
they were
I
trying to
haven't
get
listened in
him to
years.
say what was wrong with wrestling, and he finally just goes AEW,
Right. I don't, but,
and I was like,
why?
Well, damn.
Why would Greg Gagne say that? That's weird.
I forgot the context of the whole conversation,
I find
but it
that
was like
incredibly weird.
right before they were ending the segment with him, and they kept pestering him to say something like, what's wrong with wrestling, and then he just goes AEW.
I just don't understand that. That was an 8-minute video package.
It was a very good 8-minute video package.
It was.
It
I
gave you
like
all
the.
the stories of why every match is going on at Full Gear.
Yep. Full on story. An amazing song. Legendary song.
And here's your
And
video package that all you AEW drones have to have.
yeah. TBS is going. Sorry, not TBS. TNT's going straight into a movie, and I'm not sure which one is. Chevy
I flipped it over
Chase.
to American College Football.
Oh, it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Hell no. Goodbye.
Oh, my mother loves that movie.
I hate that film. TBS has got Alice in Wonderland, but
Oh, no.
it's the no, it's the Wizard of Oz. Sorry,
Ooh, I haven't watched that since I was a
I, th-
child.
I think it's the '60s version.
There was some channel, I had some channel on today that was doing a Harry Potter marathon.
All right, okay. Well, that was certainly interesting. Are the lads doing their review of Collision tonight?
That's a good question. I do not know.
I haven't seen if they've posted. I didn't see if a link came up. I have their notifications on YouTube, but I didn't see a link.
Yeah, I do too. I know Daryl did a stream earlier.
It was good. I was watching from
Yeah,
my
the
Twitch
Dragon
and
Ball
YouTube.
thing. I don't know nothing about Dragon Ball, but I was just there to support
Oh,
him.
Dragon Ball is incredible.
Yeah, Brendan's like, tell Daryl Dragon Ball sucks. I tell him
Mm.
that, and he's like, no, that's really you. And I'm like, no, that's really Brendan. I'm like, you
You
have
see,
literally seen Brendan in person, so you know he's not dead.
we have a new
Yeah.
subscriber on the channel. Thank you. We're now on 221.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
killing it.
I don't see.
New Japan killed my last channel. The bastards.
Uh-oh.
I, I hate New Japan for that. Like, well, I love New Japan as a product, but I hate that they're so bad when it comes to uploading content because people will
Oh,
upload
so they're
like
like the
clips of
Premier
stuff.
League. They'll strike you down in a heartbeat.
Yeah, they've got the infinite wisdom to just pure blood assault content creators, and they will not like imagine like a 5 second clip or something. Like they struck me down over a 5 second clip of Tanahashi versus Speedball at the first multiverse event, and they actually struck it down, and I got like an immediate strike. Couldn't even defend it. Couldn't even remove the video. and then my original channel that I had for like 4 years got killed.
Oh,
So I
that
had to
sucks.
restart it. So I had to restart it last year
Mm.
as just purely the Weekly Steelchair channel instead of it just being my own YouTube of just like this being a part of the podcast on the channel instead. So I had to redo it. But the fact that I'm over 200 subscribers and in that time frame, I'll take it because these guys are great. All right, let's have a look.
Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing.
I'm not seeing anything either. No.
I know normally they don't cover Collision.
Yeah,
And then
the
he posted
collisions now
18
and
minutes
again.
ago about the champagne celebration with Mina and Mariah next Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say their last collision review was 3 weeks ago. The battle in
Mhm.
the battle of the belts one. So
Mhm.
yeah, it must be that. It might just be that they may just not appear. It'd be nice if they wanted to join us on this. I doubt they would come along and join. I mean, I've asked a few times for them to like collaborate in that, but I don't think those guys are. I think they're just so busy with their own things.
Understandable.
Yeah, that heel Usi is an absolute pathetic runt.
You don't say. I've got him blocked, so
No, it's the fact that he put up AEW used to sell out Chicago. Gee, what happened? Like he is a problem. To be fair, there is one thing that they have to start slowing down on. Like they use Chicago an awful lot. Not that it's a bad thing, like not in the slightest, but you can't overuse.
yeah, I get what you're saying. Like they run the
The
Wednesday
market
show
so
before
much.
Thanksgiving out of Chicago, but I get why because that's his hometown. That's where he's originally from. So I guess he wants
Yeah,
to be home for the holidays,
exactly.
so I kind of see that. But yeah, you're gonna wear the crowd out.
Agreed. But that's something that hopefully they can switch up on. But for me, this has been a good show. We've
I actually enjoyed Collision tonight. Most of the time, I just have it on as background noise.
yeah. Any closing comments for yourself before we wrap up tonight? So, I mean, for me,
I
it's like it's
enjoyed it.
3:10.
I enjoyed it. Thanks for the invite,
You're welcome. You can
and I'm gonna
we'll
go.
certainly get you on with if you want when it gets to the full gear
I
preview
want to
or
do. I want to come on and review a WWE pay per view with you and Ellie,
you're more than welcome.
just so
Survivor
I
Series.
just so I can go at her.
I think she'll go right back at you.
That's the whole point.
I think it'd be very good. The enjoyment would be there as a whole because again, that's the best form of wrestling content is when you can have a healthy debate and a fun debate. And I think I would certainly like that. I think it'd be good fun. So yeah, when you can definitely come on for Survivor Series if you like.
I'll be at
'Cause we'll,
WrestleCade.
mm,
Survivor Series
uh,
is always when we're at WrestleCade.
it's true.
So unless like you do it like the next day,
Oh yeah, like we don't review pay-per-views like the same day, just because obviously for us it'll finish at like 5 in the morning. The
yeah. So like
luxury
if you
you
do it
get,
like on a Monday or something, I probably could do it.
yeah, the Monday or the Tuesday we'll probably review it,
Oh yeah,
and that's where we'll go from there.
yeah. Well,
Because
check
we
with
just
her, make sure it's okay. I don't wanna
oh
just like impose myself.
no, you're absolutely more than welcome. The one thing that's why I'm hoping to get my own. The only reason I can't review pay-per-views like straight after each other or whatever, it's not because like I watch anyone else or whatever. I like watching other content. It's that purely because
Time difference.
time and well, I don't live in my own home yet. I still live at home with family, so it's harder. Like I can do the odd watch along when there's hardly anyone in the house and it's quiet, but when it's like so busy and everyone else is asleep, it's just physically impossible. So that's why I very rarely do watch alongs, even though I do like doing them. But in the elements, you're definitely more than welcome to join anything further later on. I'd certainly be up for that. So if you want to join us for Survivor Series review, you're definitely welcome.
Sounds good. Just let me know when.
Awesome. To everyone that has watched, thank you very much. It has been a pleasure. This has been your Collision watch along. Either I'll do a review of Raw or I'll do a Raw watch along, which I've done before. Not a big deal, but we'll see. Do check us out. We've got more content coming throughout the week. So check out Catherine's channel as well, the Mid Podcast, which she does with her son. Check that out. And obviously subscribe to the Steelchair, like the video, share as much as you can, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios,
Bye.
amigos.